Hello, everybody. This is Etho, and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 2. Now, just fair warning for you, I might sound a little bit different today. I'm not sure. I just broke my headset again. Funny enough, not to where the super glue was in a brand new spot. And I tried to fix it, and I got super glue all over my fingers now. Can't feel anything in my fingers. It's terrible. Kind of leaked out, and it didn't hold either. So kind of gave up on that pair. Switched to my other less broken set. It has padding, guys. This headset has padding. Padding, so nice. I don't have to use Kleenex with it. But I think the microphone's going to sound a little bit different. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I think there'll be less like popping in the video with this one. It was a little bit better for that. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. But anyways, let's get to it, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed whatever time off you have gotten. But now it is time for some Project Ozone. So I thought to begin with today, let's get on with making this neutron collector. I want to make a full stack of neutron collectors so we can produce these neutronium ingots. And so we have, I might have finished. Yeah, it did finish. Okay. Is making some vibranium. Is that what it's called? Vibranium? Yeah. Which, if you remember, we set up that villager thing to make this stuff. It needs the enticing crystals. So we capture the villagers and then convert them into crystals by combining them with emeralds. And then we can use that to make vibranium. And that's our middle piece over here. The other thing we're making right now is a whole ton of these crystallized redstone pieces. So it uses power to turn the blocks into these. We made some previously, but I don't think we have enough. Let's check this out. We need 4 stacks to make a stack of neutron collectors. So we're short there, but they go here, I think. And then we need conductive iron, confusion. No, conductive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those go over here. So we got to fill in the pieces to our puzzle here. Last episode, we got the dark iron from Eris, and I'm compressing it right now. Let's see if that finished. Looks like it did. Let's grab some more. Dark iron. It does have an EMC value. Thank you for telling me that. So I didn't spend a whole bunch of time AFKing on Eris to get this. We are actually creating it over here. So that's all good. Let's throw a couple more in here. Keep that going. Alright, we let that run for a little while. We got enough now. This is like really freaking me out. If you look at these, it's like, are they different items? Compressed dark iron, compressed dark iron. If you look at them though, they don't line up. You see this one's a little bit over to the left and this one's more to the right. I got scared for a second. I was like, are these different? No, it's just a weird graphical glitch, I guess. Alright, so we need in total, what is it, 4 plus 4 plus 6. 14. 14 stacks of those, right? Now we're going to need crystal matrix ingots. These things are expensive. 458,000 EMC. That's more than a nether star by quite a bit. So we're going to need 10 stacks of these. You remember I said we were wasting a bunch of EMC? You guys told me we're not actually wasting it. It's all gone into this chest, and yeah, I've been leaving this running for quite a while, making lots of different items, and I haven't had to refill it with nether stars. So all that EMC it consumed, it has kept, it seems. And you can see, like, these are using tons of EMC, and I'm not having to refill it because there's probably thousands of nether stars stored in there. Very good. And that's 10 stacks. All done with that. Flux crystal blocks. Let's get those running. Flux. Oh, that was almost a very bad mistype. Almost, guys. Not quite. We're going to need a few hundred of those. Poof. Ooh, that was a good cloud. That was a really good cloud. Okay, we're full of clouds. Let's get those into storage. Alright, so we got our clouds in here. We got the flux crystal blocks, diamond etch computational matrices. We actually had some of those on hand, and we just copied them because they have EMC values. So the last few places here, these are the troublesome items, guys. These are what we were afraid of. First one let's deal with is the block of Elven quartz. Not super tricky, actually. Let's go grab some quartz. Let's craft some quartz. Okay. What we got to do to get that is turn our portal back on here. We set this up a long time ago. Got a few things made with it and then haven't used it since. Do we have stuff in here? Yeah, we do. Okay, so basically we got to fill these up with mana, which we can... Oh, we got to shut off the magnet. Otherwise it'll never land in there. Look at that. How much did that use? That was only like 10 or so of these blacker lotus things. Now for us to actually do that, there has to be some mana in the pool. So thankfully we got this ring. Otherwise it would be kind of tricky to do that. Okay. Got that. And now I think we can turn this back on and it'll use whatever mana is there until it runs out. Where is our wand? It's in here. I'm blind. I don't see it. Or did I leave it in here? I did. Oh ho. Okay. Haven't used this in a long time. So we'll turn that on. We'll also want to get some dream wood, I think it's called. So we can upgrade our mana spreaders later. What kind of wood do we have here? What can we use? Got some dark oak. That'll work for sure. Try jungle wood. What about rubber wood? Where is all that being stored? Yeah, that seems to be what it is. We have 190,000 jungle planks in here, so it's all being turned into planks for us automatically. I did a little bit of a facepalm here. I already made the Elven quartz. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. And like I made some mistakes while doing it, which you guys missed. But basically, I tried throwing the wood in here, and then it's like, wait a minute. That's supposed to make dream wood, and it didn't do anything. It stole my blocks, and I did the same with the quartz. And it's like, wait a minute, where's my quartz? Basically, what's going on here is because we're playing Kappa mode, the recipe has changed. Elven, maybe not the Elven quartz one. Maybe I just did this one wrong. But this comes from the regular quartz pieces. You can't throw in full blocks. If you do, it just eats it, and you don't get anything back from it. The dream wood, this stuff here, normally you throw the any type of wood into here, I think. I think Kappa mode changed it to living wood. I could be remembering wrong, though. So we got to use this stuff to get the dream wood, which we get from circling these flowers with regular wood, and then it converts over, I think, a minute or two. I can't remember. We really should automate that then eventually over at our new Botania land. Unless we don't really need much of this stuff. Let's actually check. What do we need this for? Anything? No, maybe we don't need it for too much stuff, actually. Okay. And then I put a vacuum chest next to this because I didn't want to stand here to pick up all the quartz, and that seems to help. So we can just go away, and it'll do its thing here because it's pretty slow. But anyways, we got a few pieces in here. We got to take 4 stacks of this and turn it into a stack of the other stuff. And one of the 5 stacks is the pillars, so we have to convert this too into 1 stack of pillars. We got that now. Alright, so let's finish up with the rest of this. Very good. Excellent. Magnificent. Terrific. Okay, so we just need 2 more items, guys. 2 more items to make a full stack of neutron collectors. And you know they're going to be a nightmare. Let's do hop graphite ingot first. So this is the easiest of the 2, I think. We need to get hop graphite dust, which only comes from a industrial squeezer with coke dust. Coke dust we can only get from a crusher, and we need coke. Oh boy, whole bunch of nasty things. That means we got to set up machines. Immersive engineering. It's not going to be there, is it? Okay, so I think we grab a lever. How good's my memory? Lever plus book makes immersive engineering. Yes, it does. Oh yeah. Okay, so we need to do heavy machinery. Crusher. Looks like it's light machine blocks. How do you get to tell you what it needs exactly? Is it shift? Oh, okay. So 10 steel scaffolding, 11 light engineering blocks, hoppers, and steel fence. Steel scaffolding. What's up there? Oh man, that's a zombie. Is it just 8 around? I think that's all we're doing here. 8 around. Okay. This in the center. And one more layer is the hoppers all around that. So 9 hoppers total. We're going to have to hook power up to this thing as well. Alright. Hammer kablammer. Oh yeah. Did I build it backwards? I think I got it the right side, right? Like we want this on the front, I think. Isn't it what I mean? Okay, so I don't know if I've ever hooked one of these up. This is redstone control, right? And then we have to drop things in from the top, I'm pretty sure. And they probably shoot out over here. That's my guess with all this. Let's put this here. Okay, and where does the power go? Is it that? Oh, it might be up over here. Oh, sorry, taxes. I was trying to point. Okay, let's grab some immersive engineering items. Immersive. We're going to need connectors, cables. Let's just grab everything that looks interesting here. So it says it uses 800 RF per tick. I don't know if low voltage is enough for that. We might need to use medium. We'll see. We'll hook this up. So that'll go there. Ran a cable down here. Hook that to that. And then low voltage wire from there to here. Alright, good. Now, what can we throw in here? Do we got anything? Let's see if this works. Oh, I think that actually worked. I think it's okay. We'll see. Let's throw a bunch in. Yeah, the RF is draining rapidly with that. Oh dear! Okay, apparently you can go in it too. That's a new one. I don't know if we need a transformer. We'll see. I'm gonna try medium to medium though. Medium to medium. Possibly we need a transformer. I thought I brought down one MV cable. Did I not? Oh boy, running back and forth constantly here. Medium voltage? Huh. Did we not have one in here even? Immersive. Alright. I'm not losing my mind, guys. I'm not. Things are fine. I'm sure I grabbed one though, right? Anyways, let's put this here and to here. And is that gonna run? RF is not draining now, so medium voltage is what this needs to run constantly. Good. So that's ready whenever we get some coal coke. Alright, very good. So I got 2 more things moved down here. We have our coal coke maker thing over here. It used to be up by our blast furnace in this old school area, right? Kind of still have it there. We got that moved down here. So what we got to do is feed this a constant supply of coal, which I am going to maybe just put a thing over here, kind of hidden out of the way where we won't see it. Put the coal in there. And then I think that can, yeah, it goes into the side like that. Very good. Somebody told me to stop doing it like this. Do it like always active. I should get into that habit. Just in case I accidentally have a redstone supply somewhere triggering it. Okay, so that makes coal coke, this stuff over here. And then we got to run it to the top here and drop it in. So I figured let's use a open crate. Oh, careful. I don't think we can throw this in, right? Uh-oh. We can, but nothing came out. Interesting. So does this just destroy stuff it doesn't handle, or what? Like, nothing came out. It's gone. Gone forever. It must. Alright, we'll take that, and then I think we can send it items, and they'll drop in. is the plan. Oh, we probably need a torch on top too. Which I don't have any. Can we export out the top? Excuse me, taxes? We can. Okay, let's get it like this then. It's gonna be super, super fancy. Cable going right across like that. Alright, get rid of this one. This will go to insert. Insert and extract constantly. Always active. Yeah, you see it dropped it in. Excellent. And then we will throw that into a chest here maybe. Then I wanted to automatically put it into the squeezer too. So let's get this going. That looks like the output in the front here, right? Or is that the input? There's one on that side. There's one on that side. Maybe I'll run a cable at the bottom of the chest here to here. And insert over here. Okay, anyways, we put the pulverized stuff in here. We got to give this power too at the top, it looks like. Low voltage might be enough. But we have the MV there. So maybe we'll try it. Oh. Get this there. That there. To, whoa, careful. To there. It's not going to explode or anything crazy. Oh, it's not even enough power. It needs high voltage, maybe. Get rid of this one. High voltage. And there we go. That should work, right? Now can it keep up? It looks like... no, not really. Okay, why is that? Is it because the cable's out of power? No, the cable has power. Usually if it needs more than high voltage, there'll be more than one spot for the power to go in. But there's only one spot on here. Okay, so this thing's filling up with creosote oil too. It's going to jam. So we're going to constantly pump that into this barrel here. It's a bedrock barrel. It should never run out of space, hopefully. Good. Cool. Alright, so this is making graphite dust automatically pretty much. One thing I did notice, it wasn't exporting or putting out the items automatically into the cache. We actually have to pull them out with a cable or something. So that's why we got it like this. And as a dust, this stuff is actually useless to us. We need it as an ingot, so we may as well finish up the process here and put a redstone furnace down too. Turn it into an ingot, get it all done with. Disabled, so we will insert into the bottom. And let's turn this to always active. Okay. And now it needs power. Now, I was trying to figure this out. I can't actually connect to this, can I? Like, can you go from one to the other, or do we need a relay or something? I don't use these cables often. And I was trying to, like, attach from here to there. Can't use from the same point, so maybe we need a relay? But I'm going to be lazy. I'm just going to do that. Because I know that'll work, right? For sure. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so that's going to make the ingots for us. And then we got to put them back into the system. I ran a cable to over here to export coal coke all the time into this machine. And we will run it down to here too to import the items. So we want to export on the left. This doesn't matter. And shut that off and that off. Okay. So we will take the items out of there, out the side, and very neatly run more cables chaotically here to over, oh, right over here. Yeah, let's add as many bends into the cable as we can too, make it look even better. Alright, so that should pull the finished product out of there, put it in the ME system for us to use. Seems to be doing that. So that's all good. Yeah, so it turns out, I was just checking this out, coal coke has an EMC value. The graphite doesn't, so this is like the only thing we can really duplicate with this process and skip the coal coke making part of it if we want. So we just put that in here, and it's going to automatically export it into that thing. Let's just make sure it's not going too quick. Yeah, you see it's going faster now. Now, we don't need a ton of this stuff, just a little bit, so I think that's a good rate for it to run automatically. And every 8 pieces makes 1 of the graphite ingots. So that should be good. I think that's all good. We can shut this off. We don't need to keep feeding it coal. Alright, so it actually really sped up. I came down here, I was thinking maybe I'll put 1 acceleration card in, and just on its own here, once it got enough coke, it went crazy. So I'm watching it, making sure it's not gonna jam up somewhere. Because if this can't keep up, then we're gonna get coke all over the place here, right? It seems good. Let's see what happens if we do make it go faster. Go crazy fast, maybe? Just for the fun of it. So it's putting like full stacks in at a time now, I think. So it makes like a bunch at one time. You see it had like 5 in there. What's going on in here? That's keeping up. Seems to be fine. We're running out of power though, that's a problem. So we do need to maybe slow it down. Because if this runs out of power, it's going to stop. 90, 91, 92, 93. That thing's actually pretty quick. Seems to go in spurts though, like it just added 5. Now it's going to take a pause. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at a time every time. So we probably don't need to keep it running very long. The only other thing we need this graphite for is for chaos catalysts later. And I expect we're not going to be making tons of those. But I'm not sure. Alright, 1 item left in the list here. But I think we'll be able to shut that machine off most of the time. Don't have the noise running. The Solar Neutron Activator. Now, we can do all these things, no problem. It's this HDPE sheet that has me scared. So we need an enrichment chamber, PRC, and substrate. Oxygen, liquid, ethanol. No, ethylene? Substrate comes from... Oh, it's biofuel. It makes this stuff with hydrogen and water. Do we have a PRC still? I think we made one of those. That might be set up over here. Let's check this out. What did we do here when we made the crystals? Dissolution chamber, chemical washer, crystallizer. Nah, maybe that is something new, actually. There might be a quest for it, too. Electrical separator. This is what turns the water into the hydrogen and stuff. Okay. Let's check out the book here, because I expect there would be a quest for it. It would be under... Is it Epsilon? Oh, yeah, PRC. Okay, here we go. Pressurized reaction chamber. So we need 2 advanced boards, advanced control circuits. I think all this stuff's pretty easy for us to do. We got 4 of those in there. Let's just see what happens if we try to autocomplete it. PRC. Pressurized. What was it called? Pressurized something. Okay, so we're missing... Oh, we need an enrichment chamber. Ooh. Can we do that? Oh, we can do that. Look at that. Amazing. Automation, you know. Once you get it set up, everything just kind of works. Those, of course, don't stack, so we have to put them in manually. And that wasn't too bad, actually. And that one in. Fuel efficiency upgrade again. Okay, so that is one piece of the thing. Let's check this out again. Neutron collector. So what was that ethylene stuff? Enrichment chamber. We'll have to make another one of those maybe. So we need oxygen and liquid ethylene. What's the difference here? One's liquid, one's not. But it has to be a liquid to go in there, right? Is this like a byproduct of this step, maybe? It must be. So after we put water and hydrogen with biofuel, then I think we get this plus the substrates. Well, I tell you what, let's try to set this up and just see if we can make it work. I always kind of scratch my head with the mechanism machines here, though. I think first thing we need is the electrolytic separator, and we're just going to put it with this other mess here to see if we can figure out the steps needed. So that's going to make, or the water from this pipe is going into here. That's getting converted into hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. Good. So we're trying to produce the substrates. So we need to feed a PRC water, hydrogen, and biofuel. So I made 2 of them. Let's see if we can export directly into this thing. That would be really cool. We might need to rotate it, so I'm not sure if that's possible. Oh, we got some hydrogen in there. That's a step. Oddly enough, this machine doesn't seem to have any like inputs or outputs on it like the other ones. Like this, you can clearly see where you got to do it. So you got to get water into here, right? It's right next to some water, so maybe that'll work if we just run the cable here. No. Let's figure out what side it needs to go to. That's the other thing. It's very specific, I think. What side is going to work. It was water, right? I'm just guessing now. One of these sides. Oh, that's the one. The last one we tried. Alright, and it's on the opposite side of what we want to. That's great. Okay, let's get rid of all this stuff now that we know. This is like a real puzzle. Trying to figure out how to do this optimally or at all is quite the challenge. Okay, so get some power to that. So we feed this biofuel. That's going to make substrate with some weird alien sounds. And ethylene. So the ethylene we got to pump into the rotary condensator. Turn it into liquid ethylene. It did make a little bit, not much. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? Nodes. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use a transfer node because then we can actually see what side it wants us to use. If any of them work. Alright, so does it take anything out of there? No. Does it take anything out of there? No. Out the bottom? No. So we can't get anything out of there. Great. Unless the top, possibly. Maybe it can't connect. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh, yeah, look. So I don't think it can actually connect to that side. Maybe it has to go in from the top or the bottom. Okay. Okay, we're figuring things out. Oh, boy. So clear. These mechanism machines. Gotta love them. So insert from the top. And extract. So that, oops. Get rid of that again. So that should put it in there. It didn't. Why not? What's going on? So blue items. We can't select items. Okay, good. There we go. Items we want on auto eject. Blue side, top, right? Now it's going in there. Whew. Okay, we're getting it figured out. So now we want to take that and put it in here. So with liquid ducts, gonna make sure they don't connect here. So do that. Good. All right. Insert and extract. And now we gotta tell it output this liquid stuff. Not upgrades. Oops. Oh, I guess I don't think we can control this one. Has to come out of here. Okay. So we have to do a wraparound like that. That should work. Nope. What? Oh. Do we have to tell it to insert on a certain side? Liquids. Oh, and again, I don't know what the front is. This is the front, so let's face the front. Fluids, we want to insert. Oh, that actually worked. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So simple. Okay, so we got one fluid in there. This one. Now we got two outputs here. It could be one or the other. Let's try this one. And let's not connect them there. Okay. We can probably configure it too, actually. No, we can't. We have no choice. Has to come out this side then. That's the only other option. Don't connect there. Get rid of that. Okay. If this is on extract, this is on insert. It didn't work. Oh yeah, we gotta tell this. Oh man, so much setup. So we gotta tell this to accept the... Oh, I guess oxygen's a gas, right? Yeah. What color do we want? We want red. I think I had it on red. Pretty sure. Well, oxygen can be a liquid too, right? Let's just... I don't know. Oh, it just hit me like a ton of bricks, guys. I figured out what I'm doing wrong. I have tried everything here, right? Every possible side, every possible configuration, everything I could think of. Nothing's working. So frustrating. And then it's like, wait a minute. So this just says oxygen, right? I don't know if it's gaseous oxygen or liquid oxygen. I'm assuming it's gaseous though, because it's electrolysis, right? And that produces gaseous oxygen. And I don't think this thing's under compression. I'm assuming. So I realized I'm using liquid ducts here. And we have to use gas pipes. And I did make some for this purpose. I just like slipped my mind, of course. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, so something's working for us. I think that filled up with oxygen. Pretty clearly, we can see that. Maybe I shouldn't be using the Ender IO pipes because we can't see when it's actually working. But with these ones, you can very clearly see when they have stuff inside. Oh, we did it. Okay, so substrate is turning into HDPE. Oh, man. That was a nightmare. Just enrichment chamber? Okay, that's easy-ish, I think. Let's try put it right there. We'll input items from the back. I think that's this one. Input red. Turn auto eject on. Maybe we gotta tell this one to eject. So it's on items. Out the front. What's the front? This one? Outputs? Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, we got it. We got it, guys. So then we just give this power. And it's gonna start making these sheets. Right? I think we got it. Oh, we got it. Oh, yes. Alright, none of this stuff we can duplicate, though, with our condensers here. So we have to actually run those for quite a while. Sometimes, you know, I wish you guys knew nothing about mods, so that you'd be like, oh man, Etho, you got it figured out. You're a genius. But I know you were facepalming a lot during this. If you know anything about mechanism. I got it figured out now. So basically what was confusing me is some of the machines, they have these like ports on them, input and output. These ones you cannot configure at all, any with those ports on. But if they don't have the ports, you have full control. Like the PRC here, you can control the fluids, you can control the gases and items and everything on it. So we could insert water from the front, for example. which I got it set to now. We just had to tell it, hey, on fluids, accept it on the front here. So yeah, got it figured out now. And of course the gas pipe threw me for a loop there. Anyways, what I've done now is I've been throwing in upgrades into all these. So we got energy and speed upgrades going in. That one's maxed out. That one's got energy and speed. Oh yeah, I got speeds left, not energies. Okay, so we'll throw those in. There was something called a gas upgrade I wanted to try, but it doesn't seem to work in these. Increases the efficiency of gas-using machinery. So I was like, hey, this uses gas, right? Oxygen? But doesn't seem to accept these, even when there was no upgrades in. So I don't know what they're for. Anyways, so this should run a lot faster now. Yeah, that's pretty good. We just about got a full stack of these. Alright, here we go. So I duplicated like all these reinforced alloys, circuits, casings. So we just need the sheets for the neutron collector here. Added a recipe for it. So that's all done. And with any luck, the crystals would have just finished by now. Oh, they don't stack! No! No! Oh, that's evil! I gotta put them in one by one. Every single time. Are you serious? Oh boy. Okay. Let's check this out. We needed like 7 more. This cable has died for some reason. Again, that issue of not knowing why my ME system keeps shutting down. This cable is black now, so this isn't running properly. Gotta go underneath here to grab them. Looks like we only got 4 there. But if I gotta do these one by one, it's definitely gonna have time to finish. Alright, that brings it up to 61. We need 3 more. Do them one by one. Do these stack? Those stack, just not the panels. And I can't shift click them in there? No, gotta drag drop. Evil, very evil. That's all I gotta say about it. Okay, let's make 8 of these. I'll do the rest off camera because that's going to take a long time. Okay, so what do these actually do? I'm guessing they're going to need a ton of power, right? Maybe not. It's just... Does it just grab them out of the air? Maybe it does. I'm not sure. For a test, we'll set them up here. I'm guessing we're going to want to move them over to our farming area, though. Or are they like solar panels? Because it kind of looks like a solar panel thing. But I think neutrinos are like all over in the universe, right? And it's just grabbing them out of the air. I think. But they're extremely slow, so it's probably not going to show us anything until we let it run for a few hours. So I think we're going to have to wrap up the episode here for today. I'll finish these crafting, or finish up this crafting here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching as always, and I will see you again in the next one. Until then, take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.